or there is a point where we need to put some restrictions on what can be done with AI and what cannot be done, or what shouldn't be done, I would say. So that is, so coming back to emotions, that small happiness is what we have with human interactions. Meeting a person in my job or on the road, in AI, and human bonding is lost. That is another point what I would like to point out. Let's just think about this. I think all of us have done. There will be a point when we won't have to talk to Siri, and the way in which it is for 1 second. So that is if somebody programs what you're going to do, if somebody programs a machine which can program by itself, the job is gone. So that is just an little analytics and predictions. So it can take over human race itself. People like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking have told that this, but they have also in a limited way so that it does not harm us in the future or our future generations coming up. So that's about it. I think people must be aware of Dr. House. So that person is like one genius. I know it's a fictional character. Ability to think out of the box. To look into this and
how many cases do you think a doctor can handle in his lifetime?
Yeah.
Okay, good afternoon. So 20, same thing that's going to happen probably 25 years or 50 years down the line. Everybody here is probably thinking AI refers to robots, like Wall-E movie and all that. But artificial intelligence also has its basis on something called machine learning, which is not just robots, but it actually helps you make your life smart, easier, and if you use it every day, like your smartphones, your Google Now is AI, your Facebook uses artificial intelligence. So what does it do? How would I know that a meetup is going to happen in Kaban Park in which I'm probably be interested in? Like how? So this is where the AI is helping me. So specialization is for insects. Jack of all trades, master of none is a myth, said a very famous science fiction writer. But what are we doing in our lives? Go to see any of the tech parks. Every day. If this is the kind of job that we are afraid of losing, then no, I'm not scared at all. Because if artificial intelligence is taking over this kind of menial jobs, then we can actually do so much more better than that. Because we are humans who are not just restricted to sitting in front of a computer and doing Excel sheets, which can be done through automation, which can be done through machine learning. Sweden and have reduced their working hours to 6 hours per day. Why? They're not losing their jobs. It's because the 6 efficient hours are used to do good quality work. Our work should not be for employment's sake, but should be quality. We are not robots. We are much more capable of that. So these countries are reducing their workforce. They're not reducing their workforce. They are actually giving quality work to the companies. Yeah. Now for the error involved in.
They think that either A, it gives them purpose, or B, it's an extension of their identity. But if money was not an issue, or if they could freely distribute wares and food and things like that to people without having like money in the equation, settling in a society for the longest time because of the fact that we have money, and money is used as a way to get people to work. Or not so, where you have robots that are doing literally everything in the world. There is no one who this thing is dropped to your doorstep by robot. There is no one who you will need to make something for you because it's all manufactured by robots. There is no one whom you will need for anything because it's all run by robots that are even run on sources of energy that are like very very sustainable, like solar, something like that. Like I'm seeing a future where all of this is in the past, like all of us are like far away in the past. And this kind of future, a future where no one has to work. You want more money so you can get a better house, so that you can settle better, so that your kids will have more, and so on and so forth. why are we really doing any of these things? Why are you staying alive? These kind of questions are incredibly hard for someone to ask of themselves because one, they don't have an easy answer, and two, because the mere asking of those questions leads some people to like a very hard view of the world, which is not something that they can easily accept. But we will come to a future soon where that is the only question that we can ask ourselves, where we will not have anything to do and we can finally ask ourselves why it is that we are here. And I think that is a step forward for humanity that will signal like a big change in us. Like secondly, I will also say this. Humans have not evolved in the last 10,000 years. In the last, whenever we have evolved from apes, we have not evolved. And why is that? Because we cannot react to stimulants in our environment that changes. Like genetic makeup, and that's why more and more animals of a species survive now. But we don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to adapt. We change our environment. If we think that there's no space in a particular thing, we tear down trees in forests and everything. We make space for ourselves. There is no way for us to evolve anymore because we've successfully desensitized ourselves to our environment. And that is the only reason that the only way we can evolve now is through the things that we create. So for humanity, it ends here. It ends in the next 500 years. Like our time on Earth is at an end. And the only thing that will come after that is what we create. And that is, like some people think it can't be done, some people think it can be done, and that will be machines. Machines that succeed us, machines that do what we can better. Because if you look at it, we have no other purpose here other than to survive. And if they can survive better than us, then what use are we? And I think that change in the society